Hey everyone, what's up? It's Shi'Ree, and in this video, I will be showing you all how to sign up for Aweber, or not exactly how to sign up, but signing up for Aweber, and then after signing up, setting up your Aweber account and creating a list. And after I show you how to net create lists because you want to start building targeted email lists, um, then I will show you all how to create a form. And on after you create a form, that's where you will receive your HTML code to copy and paste onto your website so people can enter their emails or whatever information that you want to collect. The good thing about this is you don't necessarily have to just collect emails. Now, of course, emails is the main thing, but you can do something like collect phone numbers and emails just by adding a phone number entry on your sign up forms. And a great thing about phone numbers is SMS marketing is actually very, very powerful as well because, again, just like we have our phones in our hands all day, text messaging is just as powerful as email marketing because, again, we have these devices and we're instantly notified once we get them. Okay? Now, you want to visit aweber.com and click on free trial. So, of course, you're going to go here, complete all of this, and when you are done, you will either decide to do this first month free or you can do it quarterly. Now, it will depend on, which plan you choose. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. And then once you are done, you will click start my free trial. I'm going to do all of this off screen, and once I'm done, I will show you guys the back office. Okay, so once you are done signing up, you will be brought to a page that looks like this. Now, as you can see over here on the left side, they're immediately letting you know to get the Aweber app, and I suggest that you get that Aweber app because it is very good when you're on the go and don't have time to necessarily log into the website version. Just pull the app up. Once you become very active with email marketing, you will be able to see your sent broadcast. So that are your emails that you blast out and the open rates and things like that. So it's definitely a good app and I definitely recommend it. Now, once you do sign up, yes, you're going to be put on this page, but they will also email you your password. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go get my password from my email and then I will be back. All right, now I just logged in to my brand new Aweber account that I created for this training purposes. And now, as you can see, as soon as you sign in, Aweber is here to help you. So if you want, you can watch this video and let them help you set up your account, okay? And even if you watch me and just go and hurry up and briefly set up your account, you can still always go back through their videos and things. So it's looking like they want me to watch this. Oh no, they want me to set up my list. So here is where you will enter all of your information, and that is what I'm going to do. So give me a moment. All right, so right here, soon as you log into Aweber, they are having you create a list and you see that you cannot even, like exit out of this screen at all. So name and describe your list. As it says, a list is a group of subscribers who have given you permission to send them broadcasts. They give you permission to send them broadcasts once they put their email into your form and click submit, okay? Think of this list as a group of people or contacts with common interests who want to hear from you. And that is what I mean by make these lists niche targeted, okay? So for example, this list right here, we can say this is our automotive list. Sorry if you hear my baby in the background. He's up there mad right now. And you can write a short list description. This is a list for automotive tips. And if you click right here, your subscribers will see this if they choose to unsubscribe from your list at a later date. So if they click the unsubscribe button on your email, when they are unsubscribing, it'll say the list name and automotive, and this is a list for automotive tips. So when you are creating these list names, make this part or keep in mind that this part will be seen by others if they decide to unsubscribe from your list. Okay. Now this is approve your confirmation message. This is the message that can be sent to people after they enter their email on your list. Now you have the option of sending this, or you have the option of turning it off. It is up to you, and it is all your personal preference, okay? So you can sit here and go through here and change the names, change the subject names and things like that. And you can also go in here and personalize this. And if you want to, you can personalize the footer as well, okay? For this example, I'm just going to click complete setup, and now this is the form, okay? So you see, when you first create a new Aweber account, you automatically have to create a list. And I forgot to mention that the first form that they have you sign out is like your company name, your address and everything like that. When you send emails out, and you will notice that when you are sending out emails, they have to have an address at the bottom of the email. And I will show you how you can go through and adjust that in 1 minute. But after you create a list, you want to create sign-up forms for each individual list. And this is how Aweber will know where to place these people in your account, basically, okay? So you can click on create your first sign-up form. And when you create your Aweber account, already have in mind whatever list that you want to start first, because as you can see, you have to set a list up. After you set that list up, you are here creating a form. And this is the form. Right here is where you want to collect, or what information that you want to collect. You want to collect their address, you want to collect their name. You can create a new field, and things like that. You can delete this name field. If you want, you can delete the header. You can go through and click on pre-made templates and different things like that. You can also have tags on certain forms. So let's say that you are making this form. It's in the automotive niche, but this form is for a specific offer. And in this offer, let's say this is the auto insurance offer is called Auto Insurance Tips. That's just what we're going to say the name of the campaign is. So what these form tags are you're creating this form specifically for the auto insurance tip. But the first things first, no matter who enter their things in here, they're going to be put onto your automotive niche targeted list. Now, when you add form tags, when they submit this specific form, this tag will be tagged to their name in your Aweber account, basically. And you can create follow-up lists based off of these tags. So you may have a lot of different offers going out. So when they get put into your automotive niche, you may have a series list targeted to auto insurance tips. So you have a series of follow-up emails built a certain way. Then you'll have another list with a series of follow-ups listed a different way. And I hope and pray that that makes sense to you. So go through here, create the way you want your form to look. Now I will let you know that when you are integrating these forms into WordPress, it will not look exactly like this. So guess what? The form that you've seen before I clicked on any of these, the regular plain form, that's the one that I always use, because you're not going to see what it looks like when you use it in InstaBuilder, at least. Now what you want to do next is save your form and go to step 2. This is the settings. Now right here is your basic form name. So we said that this was the auto insurance tips offer form, so I'm gonna call it auto insurance tips. So I know that the people who completed this form seen my auto insurance tips offer. Now you have the option, once they click that submit button on your form, you have the option of taking them to a basic version of a thank you page, which would look like this. You are almost done. Activate your subscription. This is telling them to check their email for the link so they can start receiving mail from you. Now that is only if you have that message set up to be sent to them to confirm before they are sent any information. I personally do not like to do that because not everyone goes to check their email and confirm it. So I turn that off. You also have the option of these other things. You can play around with them, but what I do a lot is do the custom page, and I will have my landing page or my video sales page. If I'm sending them directly to the offer, then I will have my offer link here, and so on and so forth. And I do the same exact thing for the already subscribed. So if people are coming back and they're already subscribed, instead of sending them to a page that says you're already subscribed, let them keep getting through. Just keep sending them back to the same page, and then you can go through the advanced settings. And if you have a follow-up series, you can choose which series of messages to start them on. Okay, now what you want to do is save your form. Again, it's not going to let me save it. Let's click the basic version, already subscribed page, basic version, so we can just save this and show you. This is the HTML code that you will need to put into InstaBuilder when you are installing forms and you want to collect information. Okay, so click on I will install my form, and then you want to right click on this raw HTML version, go down here and collect it. Okay, and that is basically that. And that's how you start creating, that is how you create your form, and that is how you start collecting people's email lists, and they will start to fall under this subscribers. You will see a list of subscribers under here. Now what I suggest you to do is go to your list settings. This is where you can change these things. Now this will be your from name, to where when people are receiving emails, it will say from. You can put checky names like sales department. Let's say you have a BizOp targeted list, so you just want catchy names. Just put it like that. And the email address. When you created domain names, take one of those domain names and just use that as the email address that you use to blast out emails, and it will be whatever at whatever your domain is, .com or whatever .club, whatever type of domain that you purchased. And the contact address, you can use a different address, put the information down here, and this is the address that will be displayed at the bottom. And If you want any notifications when people are subscribed to your list, put your email down into here and then save it, and you will be notified each time someone subscribes to your list. Now, this is the confirmation message I said that you can customize. Now, send confirmation message for Aweber sign up forms. Turn this off because you do not need it. Now, if you want it, you can have it, okay? But no. Now, if you do have the confirmation message, you can send them to your landing page or whatever once they click that button and paste the URL of the page that you want them to be redirected to. Okay? And another thing that I wanted to show you really quick is this is where you build your messages, okay? You have the drag and drop email builder. You have the plain text message, which is create a text only message, and then you have the HTML editor, and it's basically what you see is what you get, or you can edit the raw HTML. So whichever way you prefer to build emails, do that, okay? And then you can also go down here to broadcast. This is where you will create emails to send out just a random, let's say you got a new offer and you wanted to blast out an email to your whole list at a random time of the day. This is where you would broadcast those messages. Now, a follow-up series is what you want to use to follow up with your email list. So again, you can create these messages the same way, but then start creating a follow-up series message. When somebody opts into your subscriber list, you don't have to immediately send them any emails. Wait a couple days. They seen the offer the first time. Follow up with them about a day or two later and remind them of whatever it is you were trying to persuade them to do the first time. Okay? And then you might want to send them an email the next day. And you're like, all right, well, I just sent them two emails 2 days back to back. Let me calm down for about 3 to 5 days and then follow up with them again. So when you are making your follow-up series, just space things out a little, because you don't want to be, irritating or bothering these people on a daily, okay? And that is email marketing. That is the basics of email marketing. If you want to see me go into depth with email marketing, and that is showing you how to really go in and set up and examples of some emails that you can broadcast in some follow-up series, then make sure you purchase that advanced training. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day.